was his big fight, the Estrada fight. So Viloria.
In wild card gym in Hollywood, he's one of several fighters who are distant. Marvin Somodio, Freddie Roach offered to Brian Viloria and Chocolatito Gonzalez, but he also mandated, if I do that, then Marvin has to go back to Los Angeles. We're comfortable with Marvin. We understand Marvin. Let Marvin stay here and run this with Miguel Cotto. So Roach is watching on the West Coast. Marvin's absent with from Roach with fighters like has not managed to start at the same blistering pace threat than Sosa.
Yeah, he's much more of a sharp for early, so you can't give him any big shots or it could be detrimental. Chocolatito is very smart, taking his time, and he'll start letting his punches late. So I think the early part of the fight belongs to Chocolatito.
CompuBox numbers make clear, Roy Jones, what a spectacular offensive turns out to be. Is he also a good defender?
Yes, he's an excellent defender. As you see, I think only maybe one of those shots really got through to him. And
Chocolatito's defense, how aggressive he is. If you're as aggressive as Chocolatito,
it's in her footwork. There's a video on YouTube by Lee Wiley and learn how balance and timing and footwork can all stairs. It's a brilliant piece of work, which we recommend for boxing fans.
And see, here's the problem. Even though he's hit him a few times, Jim, the more you
cut with the left hand that got through Viloria's guard. Brian Viloria of the United States in the white trunks with gold trim, and Roman Chocolatito with multicolored trim.
Rated fighter, and I do not think Viloria won.
Does though? These are unofficial ringside score, and of course it makes because Chocolatito is heavily favored, and now ranked by many as the #1 pound-for-pound fighter, behind Andre Ward and Gennady Golovkin, whom you'll see in the main.
Making you work when you don't want to work. He's making Brian punch when Brian doesn't really want.
Body in under the left elbow of Chocolatito. Not it done. Uppercut by Chocolatito inside. Momentarily backs Viloria up.
Yesterday, as we were looking at some video.
That's when you know a guy's a true professional. That's when you know a guy can be ranked. That's why I give him credibility for being one of the top.
Chocolatito is beginning elbow of Brian Viloria. As you know, if you've watched boxing over the years, it's one of if you get it to the target. There's Viloria trying his own left hook to the body. Got his elbow down.
See, Brian is breathing heavily as though he's already working a little bit.
And you saw the footwork.
Good uppercut by Brian. Viloria to back up with that back foot going back first. It allows him to not be out of range. But when he backs up, he's not all the way out of counterpunch range. Most guys jerk.
And that enables him.
One round or not, Viloria is off. We'll see how many of those body shots he adds to the power punch count through the course of the fight.
Left eye seems to be closing a little bit as well.
This is a good fight. Harold Letterman's card now even as he gave the second round to Chocolatito.
It wasn't called a knockdown, Jim. It was a knockdown.
Brian Viloria has never been, and you might not have expected the first one to look like that, but there it is.
Right hand right on the chin, and these short shots on the inside.
In round number 3, and Chocolatito has got Viloria totally on the defensive. Hard shots in combination.
And when I say hard, I mean the leverage that he gets from his feet. See how wide his legs are?
What a set of uppercuts.
Great those shots.
Oh, that was a good body shot by Brian, though.
They remind you, and there, the way they're firing away at will and landing a lot of.
A good shot by Brian. But Brian is definitely making him work harder than anybody else I've seen make him work.
But with 45 seconds to go, round 2 has a momentous event. As after more than 200 amateur final fights, Brian Viloria has finally officially.
And it was so short and sweet, it was hard to see.
Exactly right.
That right hook to the body from Chocolatito.
Viloria made a great comeback in the round after having.
Gonzalez. You know, Jim, I got to tell you, he's really sensational. Started Roman Gonzalez the first round, started slow in the second round, but then all of a sudden, anything. The guy is so sharp, it's incredible. Lands his left.
You know, you talk about punching like Arguello. The 6-inch knockdown or knockout punch is best known shot.
Yeah, it did remind you of Joe Louis, but the legs and the way he's throwing you of Alexis Arguello
should make a lot of sense. Ooh, Viloria landed a good shot there.
And now comes back with a body shot and an uppercut.
Viloria has to attack first like that. If he doesn't attack first, then he's going to get hit. Because once
They want Viloria moving side to side.
can't back straight up on it. Good body shot by Chocolatito.
Viloria would beat a lot of guys and has beaten a lot.
There's 2 no decisions for Viloria. Has been at or near. Look at that.
That's what's most devastating about Chocolatito. He seems like he's resting for a minute. You don't know which punches are thunderous and which ones are not. So you don't know which one to defend. That makes him absolutely a devastating puncher.
They all look.
See those first 2
Yep.
As opposed to Viloria, where everything is.
Through round 5. Roman Gonzalez, 113 out of 270. Viloria, 88 out of 252. That's 35%. Including the 2-point round in the third, when he knocked Brian Verben down in more than 200 amateur fights and 43 professional fights.
Arguello sometimes had a hard time tracking a fighter down, had to be elusive here. Chocolatito seems to me to be excellent at cutting off the ring.
He is, Max. That's what makes you get better. When you study a fight as he should have done, and you tighten up on those
Improve
things.
on the blueprint.
And that's what makes him, he improved on the blueprint that he started with. So if you're not better than the guy that he didn't do his job teaching you properly.
If you find yourself action, the energy, the concentration of Roman. Yesterday, when we sat down to talk to Brian Viloria, we asked him for Chocolatito, and Viloria said, step 1 is you'd better be in the best shape, be so much in the best shape of your life that it's not even close to where you've been before. Hitting this guy.
You could see Viloria absorbing shots, waiting for it to stop so he can unload.
That's very true, Max. Body shot.
It feels though if you Viloria would be the harder puncher, but Chocolatito's technique in the other fighter.
No, Viloria will be the sharper and more explosive puncher, but I can't.
Well, it's one thing just to throw hard, but to know your wrist, to know how to apply the impact at exactly the moment at which the glove power punchers know how to do.
Yeah, Viloria is wearing down, and Chocolatito is
Golovkin, the accuracy, the pinpoint accuracy of where
You'll see Golovkin in the main event against David Lemieux, who is himself a hard right hand. Gonzalez taking command of the fight. That he puts together, the number of punches he throws, the stamina that it takes to try to stay with it all.
I mean, he's breathing a lot more heavier than we used to see him breathe. It's very easy for him.
No, Viloria is no pushover. A top fighter for many years, and on any given night, capable of being.
Chocolatito starting command distance here with his jab. Viloria tries to answer in kind. Chocolatito comes back with a.
Where other fight, not his Sunday punch, but
Think any of this has anything to do with the high altitude over there in Nicaragua?
The hard work that Chocolatito Gonzalez has put in the of how when he came back to Managua after winning his first world title, somewhat full of himself, he walked in by Alexis Arguello a few days after winning that title with his title belt wrapped. And as he came in, Arguello called out to him and said, "Hey, come here." Come in. Then Arguello said to his protege, "Go back outside. Put that belly's bin. Say hello to everybody the way you always do."
he yelled it at him. Arguello yelled it at him in front of the gym.
And says only one.
Gonzalez was given to become a champion in this sport.
In and out of the ring in the history of boxing.
Down around 3. That's why, he's got that watch both hands. He's great with the left. He's great with the right. He backs you with either hand and take a step to the side so that when, Viloria tries to counter, he's not right in front of us. The guy is so fast. But he's landed tremendous shots. 5-1
into Viloria's belly.
It's the beautiful up and down attack that I like, Jim. He goes up and down, up and down. You just can't ask for a better boxing technique.
By a hard right hand from Chocolatito. Chocolatito's had from half of the 7th round here. Looks as though he wants to put some distance. What's been a pretty tough give-and-take fight so far.
I think what American fans will increase is he's skillful enough where he doesn't have to fight this way. Throws the action, look for the knockout. But he has, and he's won belts and won 3 belts. and is 43-0 with 37 knockouts at the moment.
This in spurts, not to turn it on and off, but to sustain it through 12.
Gotta go back to his body sum. There you go. Brian has to hit the body sum. He can't consistently go at his head. Chocolatito down. If you're gonna get tired, at least make him tired with you.
Viloria's done some good body work when he's gone there.
Yes. So Chocolatito is not gonna stop. That's a good body shot.
Ding battle. In the background, a great fighter himself.
Right hook to the body, right uppercut.
He did.
Knockout. Jim, didn't you call that Ferguson fight?
I called my
Uppercut. That's exactly right.
Custom trying to drive my opponent's nose into his brain. It was one of, with this is a hurt business. Everybody's got a plan until you hit them. Gonzalez has now landed more than 100 more power shots. It's been such a spirited effort for both fighters through the first set.
Viloria's
10 punches in a row by Gonzalez before Viloria could throw back.
with his body softened up after 7.5 rounds.
Yep. He just got what to do. He just has to continue to believe in his body shots. Let Gonzalez do all the punches.
I mean, Gonzalez doesn't allow you to think with him. The game plan is to remain so busy. He doesn't give you time to think.
The short run, but that thoroughbred really starts to open up as that track.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13 punches. The most overused word in sports is incredible, but he is truly hard.
Boxing purists, too, not just for casual fans who enjoy the action.
Brian Viloria, very hard to take your eyes off Gonzalez because what he does is so finishes the round with another hard left hook. You want to keep fighting? Absolutely. Bye. On to round 9.
The way he throws that uppercut is beautiful.
Pressure on either the straight right lead, the uppercut right first. I mean, he's always doing something. And what he's doing is usually off.
I say he's varying the speed and the force of his punches. But when he sees one's going to a little extra on it at the last split second.
Boom, 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 boom.
Say, check. Oh, good body shot by Brian. Good body shot by Brian. He hurt him. Yeah, Brian hurt him bad with that body shot.
Viloria landed the body shot that Roy Jones is talking about.
And unlike many fighters who hurt
to recover from the body shot.
It's a wonderful thing you have to see, Jim.
And Viloria not discouraged, didn't get distracted by those shots.
Chocolatito had to take a moment to get his wind back, regain air to throw another flurry.
And Brian got to quit taking that straight right hand or he won't be around much longer.
Viloria's face is starting to break up under all of these punches.
Oh, goodness.
His last stand.
That's hoorah.
And the stoppage, Viloria has such a good chin and so much heart. They're
outstanding referee. And you saw his vision right there. 38 knockouts in 44 wins for Roman Chocolatito.